People have believed that hard work, the dedication, willpower has been the way to beat procrastination. But I think there are smarter ways to do it. There are smarter ways to beat procrastination and to get things done. Now, you have seen me talk about some of them in this channel. If you haven't, here are some tips for productivity. You can click somewhere on top here. With that said, this is another very powerful technique for you to outsmart procrastination. So if you have been slacking off at your work, or you're a student who's been slacking off at your projects, or if you're an entrepreneur who's been slacking off with your work, or anybody else who's just slacking off, then this video is for you. And I'm very sure if you watch till the end of the video, you will learn a very smart way to deal with procrastination. It's not fighting procrastination. In fact, it is making procrastination your friend and just letting it move aside. So let's begin. Hello guys, welcome to Models of Excellence, where we teach you tools, techniques, strategies and models to help you lead an excellent life. Now, what is the smart way to outsmart procrastination? For this, we will be using a law called Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law says that work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. So to say simply, let's say you plan that you want to do certain work, and you plan that you want to finish it in some amount of time, like 30 minutes or 30 minutes. Now that work, it may not take 30 minutes, but it will expand to fill into that 30 minutes. So, for example, another example, in school or in college, you have a project that you want to submit probably 6 months from now. I don't know what college is that, but let's say, just for an example, 6 months from now, you have to submit a project. So, most people will not do it before 6 months. Even though it could take probably 1 month, they wouldn't really do it. A lot of them will kind of push it till the end. Right? You have seen that happen. And that is exactly what this law says. Your work will try to fit in to the time frame that you have given. So how can you use this to become more productive, to really get things done? A simple way to use this is figure out how much time does it really take and try to bring down the time to that much. Like for me, if I have to make this video right here, instead of taking, I have 24 hours to make the next video, edit it and publish it out, I can say I have 1 hour. 1 hour within which I have to make a few videos, then another hour to edit and publish. I've squeezed out the 24 hours frame to 2 hours. When I do that, what happens is, of course, it has to take that much time. If it takes longer time, you'll have to give it longer time. But when I set that, I'm more likely to finish it. I'm more likely to be active because one, I've set the time frame to a lot less, which means I have to be very good with my time. I have to get going because I've put a restriction. Another thing that you can do is to be specific on what you want to do in that time. A lot of people, they lose out on doing things. They don't want to do it because there's no clarity. Like you want to do something, but you're like, I have to figure things out, I have to do that, I have to do this. It's a lot confusing and people don't really like confusion. So what you can do is be very specific on what task do you want to accomplish. And when you do that, you are a lot more likely to take action on the thing that you most likely have been slacking off on. So remember, if you have a project that could take a lot less time than it actually would take, all you have to do is sit down, put yourself a restriction and then start doing it. Now, if that does not really help you out, even then if you're like, Abhishek, I'm not motivated to do it, well, use a little bit of willpower. Don't waste the willpower that you have. Now, if you want more techniques, this is a very specific technique. I know that this is a relatively short video than usual. You can go check out playlist from here on productivity or videos from here on productivity. We have a lot more techniques. Pick the one that you feel will work for you. Well, that's it. If you felt like you learned something new that you could apply, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and help your friends out in becoming productive. So share this video with them. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.